Most people over 60 have heard the promise. You can reverse osteoporosis and rebuild your bones. It sounds hopeful. But here's the warning, you may not be getting the full truth. Osteoporosis isn't just weak bones. It's a silent condition where the very framework of your body becomes fragile without you even noticing. And the scary part, for many, the first sign is a sudden fracture after something as simple as a small fall. But here's what few people talk about: the difference between slowing down bone loss and truly reversing it. These are not the same thing, and believing the wrong promise can cost you time, money, and even independence in your later years. In this video, we'll break through the myths and uncover what reversing osteoporosis really means. We'll look at the subtle warning signs most people miss, clues in your posture, height, and everyday aches that signal your bones may already be at risk. And most importantly, you'll learn the safe, science-backed steps that doctors recommend to protect your bones, strengthen them, and reduce your risk of fractures. So, if you or someone you love is worried about brittle bones, stay with me. The answers may surprise you, and they could make the difference between fragile health and a strong, steady future. You've probably seen headlines or advertisements claiming things like, "Reverse osteoporosis in just weeks," or "This pill rebuilds bone overnight." It sounds wonderful, but here's the reality check. Bones are living tissue, and like any part of your body, they don't transform overnight. Believing these promises can set you up for disappointment, or worse, delay the real steps that truly help. Think of your bones like a bank account. In your younger years, you deposit calcium and minerals every day. By your 30s, you've built up most of your savings. But after 50, withdrawals start to outpace deposits, and osteoporosis develops when that account runs dangerously low. So when doctors talk about reversing osteoporosis, they don't mean turning weak bones back into those of a 20-year-old. Instead, it usually means slowing down further loss, improving bone density by a little, in some cases, and making the structure of bones stronger and less likely to break. That distinction is critical. You may not erase osteoporosis completely, but you can tip the balance so your bones become more resilient. And here's the encouraging part. Studies show that even in the 60s and 70s, it's still possible to improve bone strength. Resistance training, for example, has been proven to increase bone density by small but meaningful amounts. Certain prescribed medications can stimulate bone-building cells, and lifestyle changes like eating a balanced diet, staying active, reducing smoking and alcohol add extra layers of protection. Imagine how this plays out in real life. Instead of dreading a simple fall or feeling fragile, you're able to walk with confidence, carry groceries, or play with your grandkids without constant fear. That's the kind of reversal that truly matters. Not a miracle cure, but a steady path toward a stronger, safer daily life. So the next time you come across a product that promises to cure osteoporosis overnight, pause and ask yourself, is this safe? Is it backed by science? The truth is, bone health improves step by step, not overnight. And in the next part of this video, we'll explore the hidden warning signs of osteoporosis, subtle clues your body may already be giving you that you should never ignore. Osteoporosis has often been called the silent thief because it quietly weakens bones for years without causing obvious symptoms. Many people don't know they have it until a sudden fracture happens. But there are early warning signs, subtle clues your body gives that too often go ignored. Recognizing them early can make all the difference. One of the first red flags is a gradual loss of height. Maybe you've noticed your clothes fitting differently, or friends commenting that you look shorter. Losing more than an inch over time is not just aging. It can mean your vertebrae are compressing under weakened bone. Along with that, some people develop a slight hunch or rounding of the upper back, something we call dowager's hump. While it may start small, it's a clear sign that bone strength is being compromised. Another warning sign is unexplained back pain. Unlike muscle aches that come and go, this kind of discomfort can feel dull, persistent, or triggered by simple movements. Sometimes the cause is tiny fractures in the spine, fractures so small you may not even realize they've happened. They don't always cause dramatic pain, but they silently change posture and stability over time. Pay attention also to fractures that seem out of proportion to the cause. If you break a wrist or rib from a light stumble, or if a minor bump leaves you with more damage than expected, that's your body waving a red flag. Healthy bones should withstand small accidents. Fragile bones don't. Even subtle changes in grip strength, balance, or how confidently you move can be clues. When bones weaken, the body often compensates with muscle tension and stiffness. That's why some people notice they're moving more cautiously or avoiding activities they once enjoyed. The challenge is that these warning signs can easily be dismissed as just aging. But here's the truth. Normal aging does not automatically mean severe bone loss. Shrinking more than an inch, developing a noticeable curve in the back, or breaking a bone from a small accident should never be brushed off as routine. They deserve attention. The good news is, catching osteoporosis early allows for far more effective treatment. Doctors can measure bone density with a simple scan, and from there, create a plan tailored to your needs. The earlier you know, the more options you have to slow down bone loss and strengthen what remains. So if you or someone you care about has noticed shrinking height, back pain, unexplained fractures, or changes in posture, don't wait. These are not just signs of getting older. They are signals from your body asking for help. And coming up next, we'll talk about what doctors actually recommend: safe, science-backed steps that protect and strengthen bones. You'll see that there are real, practical ways to respond to these warning signs and build a stronger foundation for the years ahead. When it comes to osteoporosis, the most common mistake is waiting for a miracle cure. But doctors will tell you the truth. Bone strength is built step by step, through consistent habits backed by science. The encouraging part is that even after 60 pounds, there are proven strategies that really do make bones stronger and safer. The first area doctors emphasize is nutrition. Your bones are like a house made of living bricks, and those bricks need raw materials. Calcium remains essential, but it's not the only piece of the puzzle. Vitamin D is just as important, because without it, your body can't absorb calcium properly. Protein also plays a major role. Many older adults eat too little protein, and that slows down bone repair. Magnesium, vitamin K, and other minerals add extra reinforcement. The best advice: aim for a balanced diet with leafy greens, dairy, or fortified alternatives, lean proteins, beans, and nuts. Supplements can help if your diet falls short, but food should be the foundation. The second step is movement. Doctors often recommend weight-bearing and resistance exercises, which simply means activities where your muscles and bones work against gravity. Walking, light jogging, dancing, or even climbing stairs signal your body to keep bones dense. Strength training, such as lifting light weights or using resistance bands, has been shown in studies to increase bone density in both men and women over 65. You don't need to spend hours in a gym. Just 2 to 3 sessions a week can make a measurable difference. Next is lifestyle. Smoking and heavy drinking are two of the fastest ways to drain your bone bank account. Smoking interferes with bone-building cells, and alcohol can block the body's ability to absorb calcium. On the positive side, getting regular sunlight for vitamin D, maintaining a healthy body weight, and practicing good posture all support bone health. Even simple balance exercises, like standing on one foot or practicing Tai Chi, reduce the risk of falls that could lead to fractures. Doctors also remind us that medications can play an important role. For people with significant bone loss, certain prescription drugs can slow down bone breakdown, while others actually stimulate new bone growth. These treatments aren't magic, but when combined with lifestyle changes, they can make a major difference in reducing fracture risk. The key is working with a healthcare provider who understands your personal health history and can guide you safely. Finally, doctors stress that mindset matters. Osteoporosis can feel discouraging, but focusing on what you can control is powerful. Every healthy meal, Every walk, every stretch, every good night's sleep is a deposit back into your bone account. Over time, those deposits add up to stronger, steadier years ahead. And here's a little preview. In the next section, I'll share a simple daily habit, so easy most people overlook it, that can lower your risk of fractures and support your bone health for the long term. It's a small action, but one that pays big dividends. If what we've covered so far is opening your eyes, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a quick comment below and let me know. Have you or someone you know ever experienced one of those hidden warning signs we just talked about? Sharing your story not only helps you, but also helps others in this community feel less alone. And if this video has been useful so far, please take a moment to hit the like button. It really supports the channel and tells me to keep making more videos like this. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vik Health so you'll never miss the next practical guide to staying strong, steady, and healthy after 60. So what can you actually do starting today? Let's turn the science into simple steps. You can stack together an action plan that helps protect and even strengthen your bones. Step 1 is food. Think of every meal as a chance to feed your bones. Aim to include a source of calcium at least twice a day, whether that's dairy, like yogurt and cheese, or alternatives like fortified almond milk, tofu, or leafy greens such as kale and broccoli. Add in protein with fish, eggs, beans, or lean meat, because bones are part protein too. And don't forget vitamin D. A little safe sunlight exposure helps, but in many cases, a supplement is needed to reach the recommended daily amount. Step 2 is movement. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Instead, focus on weight-bearing exercises like walking, dancing, or gentle hiking, combined with resistance training like light dumbbells or resistance bands. Just 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, can send strong signals to your body. To keep bones dense, balance exercises like Tai Chi or standing on one foot while brushing. Your teeth may sound small, but they reduce fall risk, a major factor in fractures. Step 3 is lifestyle. Cut back on smoking and alcohol if they're part of your routine. Make sure your home environment reduces the chance of falls. Good lighting, secure rugs, supportive shoes, even something as simple as practicing good posture when you sit and stand can relieve pressure on your spine and strengthen supporting muscles. Step 4 is medical partnership. Ask your doctor about a bone density scan if you haven't had one. It's quick, painless, and gives you a clear picture of where you stand. If medication is appropriate, it can be combined with lifestyle steps for even better protection. Remember, no single pill or supplement replaces the full picture. It's about stacking these habits together. And here's that small daily habit I mentioned earlier. Regular, gentle strength. Work for your legs, even just rising from a chair without using your hands, repeated several times a day, helps train the muscles and bones you rely on to stay independent. It's simple, but incredibly powerful. By stacking these actions, food, movement, lifestyle, and medical care, you create a stronger foundation. No single step is a magic fix, but together, they add up to real protection and a safer, more confident life. When it comes to osteoporosis, there are a lot of myths that can confuse or even mislead people. Let's clear up a few of the biggest ones. The first myth is that drinking lots of milk alone will prevent or reverse osteoporosis. While dairy is a good source of calcium, relying on milk by itself isn't enough. Your bones also need vitamin D, protein, magnesium, and regular weight-bearing activity. Think of milk as one tool in the toolbox, not the whole solution. The second myth is that only women need to worry about osteoporosis. It's true that women, especially after menopause, are at higher risk because of hormonal changes. But men are not immune. About 1 in 4 men over 50 will experience an osteoporosis-related fracture. That means both men and women should pay attention to bone health. Another common myth is that once you're diagnosed, There's nothing you can do. That couldn't be further from the truth. While you may not completely reverse osteoporosis, you can slow it down, strengthen your bones, and significantly reduce your risk of fractures with the right plan. Many people see real improvements in mobility and confidence after making consistent changes. Finally, some people believe that taking a supplement or special bone pill will fix everything. But supplements are only part of the picture. Without healthy food, exercise, and medical guidance, they won't do much on their own. Strong bones come from a combination of habits, not a shortcut. So if you've heard these myths before, now you know the facts. Osteoporosis is serious, but it's not hopeless. There are safe, effective ways to protect your bones at any age. Osteoporosis may be called the silent thief, but it doesn't have to steal your future. We've seen today that while you may not be able to completely reverse it, you can slow it down, strengthen your bones, and protect yourself from painful fractures. The key is understanding the truth. There are no miracle fixes, but there are proven steps that work: nutritious food, regular weight-bearing movement, lifestyle choices that support bone strength, and medical care when it's needed. We also uncovered the early warning signs most people miss: shrinking height, changes in posture, unexplained back pain, or small fractures from minor bumps. These are not just normal aging. They're signals your body is asking for help. And when you act on them, you give yourself the best chance for a stronger, steadier life. So here's my final thought. Take one small step today. Add a calcium-rich food to your meal. Go for a short walk, or simply practice rising from a chair without using your hands. Each action is a deposit into your bone bank account. And over time, those deposits add up. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to Senior Vik Health, and share your biggest takeaway in the comments. I'd love to hear what habit you'll start today to support your bones. Together, we can build a healthier, more confident future, one strong step at a time.